and try and do it live on stream. So anyway, happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Carl. I hope your day's going well.
Do you know what? On Monday, just get this, on Monday at 2:30 a.m. I woke up for a pee, and I came up with this idea about getting people online to do this this pitch. And I came up with the idea at 2 a.m. on Monday morning, and here we are, and we've got all these people backstage waiting to pitch. And one of them bloody is meant to be here and is not here, and I'm just waiting for a couple of the execs. So we are live, Lily, so you can say hello to everybody. And why I get...
You are indeed.
So all these people that are backstage, hang in there. I can only allow 10 people at a time to be backstage. We can only allow 6 online. So what I'm going to do, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I need to get a couple of people off so I can bring them back in a minute. Anyway, let's just get started, shall we? There is going to be, I can't get the execs in because everyone's online, but it doesn't matter because the execs are in the background watching anyway. I know Andrew Matazak, Brad, and the CIO of the ASX, Dan Chesterman, is watching. So there's a lot of them.
Yeah,
Christina.
Andrew's here. He's commenting.
Is he? Ah, bless
Yeah.
him. So okay, so here's how it goes then. So far out. So I turned 50 today, and this is my celebration. And thank you all for joining because it's going to be a bit of fun. Now, what I wanted to do was have 50 people give 50 pictures. Now, clearly, not enough people care about doing it because we've only got about 20 odd. But that, I guess
or maybe you came up with the idea at 2 a.m. on a Monday, so it's a little bit last minute, but
taking a pee. Don't forget.
It's fine.
So
we'll try.
So the idea is the execs are in the background watching. There we are, which is great. Now, for the people that are going to be coming on, I'm going to let Friska go first because I know Friska's chomping at the bit to get this because she's so good. So what I'm going to do is we're going to bring people on. They're going to give a pitch, 1 minute, and then they're going to come off. And then we're going to let somebody. So when Friska's done, Friska will leave the studio, and then somebody else will be able to come in, and we'll just keep going until we're finished. And it should be 1 minute pitch. It should be pretty cool. I think there's a bit of fun happening halfway through. So whoever's watching, and I know. Let me see if I can bring up my live feed first as well because I can't see what's going on.
Yeah, and just a message to anyone who is in backstage, if you're watching this live as well. If you're backstage and it says like it's full and you can't get in, just wait and then keep clicking try again, and then you'll be able to come on eventually. It will happen.
And the whole point of this is we know that this is going to be watched over and over and over again. So if we get 50 people watching this now, that's great. But it's obviously going to be posted on LinkedIn afterwards, and there'll be a lot of people going back and watching it. So your pitch is going to be watched by quite a few people, which is great. So the whole point of this for me is to be able to give back a little bit and to give opportunities for people to air their products, because we all get told not to pitch product. And I'm like, hold on, I've got a product to pitch, I've got to sell. So I'd love them to pitch product just for this one particular time rather than talking about solving problems. Let's pitch a product, something different. You know what I mean? So I really hope if after these pitches, if one person finds one conversation from it, then it's a win. And whoever's got the best pitch, we're going to award 5 Meet Magic executive introductions to. So that's worth $5,000. And that basically is going to give you your chance to go and take that pitch and pitch it to the execs, which is beautiful. So without further ado, Friska, you're going to be thrust on stage. Add to the stream. So Krista, what's your name? Where'd you come from? And your 1 minute pitch.
I'm in. So my 1 minute pitch is about change, right? Have you ever felt frustrated at being unable to deliver change that actually lasts? Well, you're not alone, because 80% of change efforts fail and only 3% of digital transformations achieve their benefits. So I want you to discard the notion sustaining change is a dark art. I've found a human-centered approach is critical to cut through the noise and inspire the workforce to embrace change. I've led change programs impacting up to 23,000 people across the 7 continents for the biggest names in mining, engineering, and technology. I've dedicated myself to studying what makes or breaks behavioral change, and I've successfully addressed productivity, safety outcomes, whether it's in Melbourne or Mumbai or Manado. So today, more than ever, we can't be crippled by change. It's more complex and it's pervasive. Just look at the pandemic. Now is the time into your competitive advantage. So let me develop your change readiness, and together we will replace myths with methods.
Wow, I'm gobsmacked. That's that's a pitch and a half. That is like as short and as concise as I could ever. And I know your background. I know what you're capable of. So well done for being the first one, and for getting up there and being brave enough.
Yeah, no, that's really cool.
I just jumped.
Hold on, I'm going to open the blinds. Too dark here. Is that better?
Yes, definitely.
There you go. Friska, thank you very much. And we will post
You're welcome. And happy birthday. We'll celebrate next time in person when I'm in Sydney.
Yes, definitely. Thanks so much for coming on. I'm going to kick you out of the studio now. Now, next on the radar is Wendy. Perk up. Oh. There you go. Stop picking your nose.
Hey. All right. Hey, all I wanted to really say was happy birthday. When you sent this around, I was like, yeah, absolutely. I'll give this a go. So for people who don't know me, my name's Wendy Dawson. I'm the Chief Brand Officer for Victory Offices. We specialize in flexible workspace solutions for startups, small to medium-sized businesses, multinational corporates. You know all of that. And I guess during this time, we've actually had to pivot our business to make sure that we are actually supporting people to do their business. And so we've launched a raft of several business continuity solutions, as well as complimentary business webinars to actually help people get the information they need to know now. But all of that's all far too boring, too hard to remember. So all I'm going to say is 2 weeks free. So we're offering you and your colleagues the opportunity to come into our offices anywhere across Australia. We're in Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney, Perth, and some of the suburbs. Come into our offices, work for 2 weeks, completely free, no obligation. All the details are on our website, victoryoffices.com.au.
That is awesome. That is an awesome pitch. And I've been to your offices and the ones in Sydney, and I can tell you they are way better than Surf Corps. Way better. And I shouldn't be saying that because I know Joan Salter from years ago, but anyway, thank you, Wendy. I'm going to kick you out now.
Welcome. Bye, guys. Have fun.
Thank you.
Bye. Right. Who we got next? Young Anthony. So this is a recent friend of mine, Anthony Scott, and I was about to ban you, Anthony, from the studio. Then I better add you to the stream. Here he is. Now, bear in mind, this bloke's 50. Who looks youngest?
I'm actually not 50 yet.
Okay, even better. Who looks youngest?
Stop it.
Yeah, just shows you who's worked harder for life.
What? You know what? Paddling downstream is the way to go. What's your name? Where'd you come from?
Happy birthday, my friend. My name's Anthony Scott, Simply AI. So Simply AI is a leading Australian company that specialises in intelligent automation, which is a fun company. So what intelligent automation is, it's a combination of robotic process automation, artificial intelligent technologies, and we bring this together to empower rapid end-to-end business process automation and accelerate companies' digital transformation. So Simply AI, we've got a huge presence right across Australia, Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Adelaide, Canberra, and even in Auckland. It's part of Australia now. Extensive implementations across RPA, machine learning, covering a lot of different projects in a lot of different industries. Our current customers are everything from banks, we've got insurance companies, we've got federal government. So we actually right across the board. We've got an experienced delivery team of about 20 developers. We've delivered over 200 individual business cases. So what our pitch to you is that we can come in and augment your current teams or even deliver your RPA strategy for you. Why it's worth considering Simply AI to augment your in-house teams? Well, Simply AI is actually in partnership with Meet Magic and the Starlight Foundation. And so when you use our team, you're actually increasing revenues that will flow directly back to Starlight Foundation. So this is not generating a one-off revenue stream. This is generating an ongoing revenue stream for Starlight. So we're not actually asking you to replace your current vendors, just supplementing what you've got with our resources. So how it would work?
1 minute. There's your 1 minute. You are shocking. He's a time stealer. Right. we got it, Anthony. And I think AI is the way forward. So Simply AI all the way.
100%.
I'm going to kick you out now because Anthony, make sure you keep watching this next one. You're gonna absolutely, you're in for a treat right now. Okay, so next we have someone who you will all know. His name, he's pretty good. It's Clark Kent.
Hello.
So,
Hi, Lily.
hello, Lily. I would like you to tell us, Clark, what's your name? Where'd you come from?
Clark Kent. I come from the planet Kryptonite. Greetings, people of planet Earth. Serious times call for a serious guise, and I only have 1 minute to get this message across as agents of COVID-19 are upon me. I am a transformer. I come from the planet Transformed. Based in the clouds, Transformed helps organisations deliver fast and accurate first-class online digital experiences for your customers, be they internal or external. On the surface, Transformed improves customer experience with what looks to be a simple smartphone. But beneath the surface, Transformed improves customer experience. Below the surface, Transformed is an event-driven automations framework that listens to all digitized forms of events and automatically triggers processes and dynamic documentation distribution. Our platform is rapid and low cost to implement. It delivers fast time to value and great ROI, and it increases net revenues. So if you have staff working from home, you need to meet work health safety regulations. Or if you have an overload of customers calling, melting down your support lines, or if you have heavily paper-based workflow behind customer transactions, or if you have customer communications that result in a customer needing to complete and send in a physical form, or if you need to reduce the friction and minimize the effort of managing these mandatory missions, call Transformed. We're super, man. Up and away! Up and away! Now, please remember, vote Clark Kent. Thank you.
Go Clark Kent.
Well played. You have literally just made my birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carl. Happy birthday to you.
Mate, thank you. I'm literally crying. And I'm looking at all these votes coming in. These things are like going off the shelves. It's like people are clapping and all sorts. Mate, congratulations. You violated the 1 minute code, but you redeemed yourself with the Superman outfit. So well done.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I don't know who the poor person is that's going to have to follow that. You know, God, how do I pick this? You know, Glenn, you're it. I think you're going to have to step up, and I'm going to add you to the stream. Oh, how funny was that? Oh my goodness!
Well, you're absolutely right. There's no way I can follow that.
But if
I will give it a go.
if you dare stand up and rip off your clubber, we're in trouble.
Not with what I'm wearing. Okay, let's get this over with. If your business is challenged in the current environment, and most are, it's possible that pre-existing areas of inefficiencies and complexities, along with poor employee and customer experience, have now been brought into a lot sharper focus. So if one of your objectives is to improve the experience of your customers, what can you do? A bright, shiny mobile app is not enough. Many are now finding that a focus on their customers' financial well-being is essential in this era of COVID-19. So my name is Glenn Stafford, and my company is Perform Plus. We focus on banking, financial services, insurance. With the rollout of consumer data right, open banking, some people are calling it, there are tremendous opportunities for banks to partner with telcos, airlines, utilities, retail, and more to collaborate to deliver value to consumers across all of their daily transactions and thereby improve customers' financial wellness. So whether you're a mutual bank, whereas your customers or your members focus as everything you do, or you're a retail group who wants to offer your customers the best value deals and experiences, including ease of payments and funding, or you may have a strong commitment to social responsibility, but first need to address financial literacy, financial inclusion before moving on to financial wellness, then talk to Perform Plus. We partner with specialist technology companies from the UK, Singapore, and Australia, as well as local professional services organizations. And we can bring together, and we do bring together, solution components needed to improve the financial wellness of your customers, whilst improving your operational efficiency, increasing revenue, and improving your cost to income ratio. Thank you for your time. And I never want to follow Clark again.
Mate, well, can I just say, Glenn, thanks so much for joining in and doing this.
My pleasure.
You know what I mean? It's a bit of fun.
Well done.
This is if one person watches this from a bank, and or even someone like Sean O'Donoghue, the CFO of Cusco, the biggest payments companies in the country, if he watches it, he knows he needs your services. So happy days. If one person resonates with it, happy days. We'll find some business.
Thank you, and happy birthday.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.
Okay, next on the big screen, Ruben. Now, I love this company. They are one of my favorite interior people. What's your name? Where'd you come from?
Thanks, Carl. Happy birthday.
Thank you, brother.
Good afternoon to everyone. It's an honour to come online today. My name is Ruben Hales, and I'm from Axiom Workplaces. Our company is a national award-winning design firm creating thriving workplaces all around Australia. We bring the three disciplines of design, project management, and construction all under one roof, giving you maximum certainty over cost and access to our first fast-track delivery methodology. Our brand purpose is to create beautiful yet practical workspaces that enable people and businesses to truly thrive. On that point, if you're thinking of doing an office renovation, now is the cheapest time to do it. While your staff are working from home, we can come in, we can deliver a project very fast and very efficient without the need to stage it and move staff around like you would typically have to do in an occupied space. For those with staff working from home, I have a special offer for you today. If you would like to take advantage of this, it's a free survey that you can send out to your staff to audit the ergonomics of their home office setup from an ergonomic standpoint and a wellness standpoint, so you can identify any risks or gaps that may need to be addressed to protect yourself from potential OH&S claims. Thanks, Carl.
And can I just say, cracking company. If anyone's not been to the Axiom offices yet, go and have a look. They blew me away. Literally, the stuff that you guys are doing.
What a fabulous spin on COVID-19.
Yeah,
I've actually never thought of that before. Fabulous spin. I love it.
Yeah. Legend, Ruben. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Okay. Next on the Wheel of Fortune, who we got? Tanguy. Come and teach us how to speak French.
Hey, Carl. Happy birthday.
Thank you, brother.
How are you?
I'm very good. I'm full of goose pimples because this is so much fun.
It is, yeah. Hey, Lily. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Tanguy. I'm co-founder of Palotta. We're a tech innovation consulting firm. We are with a team of 450 people. We're a B Corp organization, and our vision is technology for good. As part of that, we build tech products that are non-for-profits to help communities and citizens. So when COVID-19 started, we decided to put a squad together to build a product called Virtual Bed. And what Virtual Bed does is that it allows healthcare organizations and healthcare professionals to do mass monitoring of COVID-19 patients or people who present symptoms of COVID-19. So the way it works is that as a patient, I enter my symptom and track my symptom into a mobile app. All the data are sent in real time to a dashboard that allows the healthcare professional to do mass monitoring and tracking of my symptom and to decide whether I should stay at home or come into the hospital. It reduces the load on the healthcare system, and it reduces the risk for patients to get infected. This is an open source product which is non-for-profit. So if you're interested to contribute, let us know. Thank you.
So good. You know what? Technology for good.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, literally. I've done a couple of workshops with these guys, and the way they put it together and some of the stuff that they're thinking about for the future, ridiculous. Really good stuff. So Tanguy, thank you so much. Really appreciate your support. Thank you. Okay, next on the Wheel of Fortune, Ben. Come on, sunshine. Show us what you got.
G'day, Carl. Happy birthday.
Thank you, brother. What's your name? Where'd you come from?
Hey, guys. Well, I just wanted to start off with a question, Carl. What do you see here?
You a boom.
Well, to the naked eye, most people would say it's a boombox, but to Gecko, it's a new passive income stream and a way to change consumers to sharers for the sake of the environment. G'day, everyone. My name's Ben Kennedy. I'm the founder and CEO of Gecko in sunny Sydney. So Gecko is a rental marketplace for everyday items. So what we do is we help people make extra cash off items that are gathering dust in their home. We help people rent what they want when they want it. And we're looking to change consumers to sharers for the sake of the environment. So currently, Carl's going stir crazy at the moment, and he wants to teach himself how to DJ. So what he'll do is he'll just quickly go off onto Gecko, and he'll be able to hire out a DJ deck for a month for $400, $500. And that's a good quality one. If you want a cheap deck, you'll be able to get one for $200, $250. Now that's a whole lot more reasonable than having to buy a DJ deck outright, which would be about $2,500. You know what I mean? So if you're looking to keep yourself busy during coronavirus and the crazy times that we're in, hire out an item, whether it's an Xbox or a PlayStation or something like that. That's what we're all about.
I am absolutely loving that. Crying out loud!
I've actually written it down because I want to log in and rent stuff.
Thank you, Lily. I appreciate it.
I want to get on and do something.
Please don't. No. No.
Oh no, I'd love to see you on the next Carl.
Ben, really, mate, I can rap as well, by the way, in Jamaican if you want.
Oh, mate. No, I'd love to see that.
I won't do it. But Ben, really grateful for your support, mate, and a really cool product. And I'm going to put it all in the comments so people can come to you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and happy birthday.
Thank you, brother. Love your work.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay, next on the Wheel of Fortune, we have Rachel. Rachel.
Hello. Hey, guys. How are you?
What's your name? What's your number?
I'm Rachel Greaves. I'm the CEO of Causopoint Systems. So basically what we do is we understand and track all of the data in your network so that you can understand and track your whole organization. Causopoint reads every word in every document, email, database, web page, doesn't matter, and we create an information asset register. Then we use artificial intelligence to interpret that content, and we match it to the regulatory rules that apply to that kind of content. We also capture all the metadata in every audit event, so we can tell you where your high risk and your high value data is, when it's created or moved or shared or deleted, and what obligations you have for it, which might be security or handling or records disposal, and how you have to manage it so that you can be compliant and secure and get the most value out of it. We implement it on your own network or in the secure cloud, and it only takes a couple of days to set it up, and we can do it fully remotely, which is great in the pandemic. Totally invisible to users, doesn't move or modify data, doesn't affect any source system, so there's really no barriers to getting started. We've implemented in about a dozen federal and state government departments, universities, aerospace in the 12 months that we've been active. And for one client, we reduced their FOI costs from $400,000 a year to less than $10,000 a year. So there's more information at causopoint.systems. Jump on there and get in touch.
That's really exciting, Rachel. And I just know for a fact everyone is going to start looking at this now because it's becoming a big topic for everybody, I think.
Yeah. Super important right now. Right now is the time we need the most control of our information, and it's the time we've got the least control. So that's
absolutely. Thanks so much for coming on and supporting us. It's really appreciate it.
No worries. I love it. It's fantastic. Great initiative.
It's been a bit of fun.
Thank you.
Not bad for
No worries.
not bad for a 2 a.m. thought process. Sorry, Rachel, I kicked you off a bit too early there. Okay, poor Rachel. Sorry. Okay, Neil. Hello, mate.
Hi, everybody. How are you all doing?
Really good.
Good. Paul, happy birthday. Happy 50th. Mate, I turned 50th a little while back, so awesome.
I swear to God, I feel cognitively and physically fitter than I've ever been in my entire life. How does that work?
I don't know. It's the new 30. I'm positive. The new 30.
Give us your name. What's your name? What's your number?
All right, guys. I'm Neil Royal. I'm from Kaspersky. A little bit about Kaspersky. Look, we're a cybersecurity behemoth. We've been around for 20 years. We provide cybersecurity services both in the IT as well as the operational or industrial technologies globally. Look, we've got 400 million users, 270,000 customers. We're big. More awards and recognitions you can shake a stick at. Today, here, obviously, to support what Paul's doing with Meat Magic and supporting sick kids, fantastic opportunity. But really, we'll start off with one question. How confident that your staff can, spot a phishing email really easily and know how to deal with it before a cyber criminal gains access into your corporate network. And just a couple of fun facts, right? Some 70% of all enterprises globally have been cyber attacked. So, yeah, it really needs some attention. Now, look, no secret, phishing continues to be the #1 way which these dark web cruds, or cyber criminals, if you were, get access into your corporate networks and wreak havoc. If you think about it. So just phishing, if you don't know what phishing is, it's generally an email that a cyber criminal will send you that will really, elicit to your sense of fear, curiosity, maybe a sense of urgency, that you click on it, and then that allows them to gain access into your corporate environment and pretty easily and stealthily. So if you think about, most enterprises these days have thousands, even tens of thousands of employees. It only takes an employee once, to click on a link and they're in, right? So, what do you need to do about it? Well, here at Kaspersky, we have a solution which we call our automated safety awareness platform. And it's really an essential tool that will provide, cyber hygiene training from shop floor to C-suite level, right? And it's really a critical tool in helping to raise security awareness and really motivating employees to pay attention to cyber threats and countermeasures. Really easy to install. It enables your staff to learn what they need to know based on their role, so really heightens the relevance to them. Provides real-life examples and skills that you can use immediately. And it structures training in the way we think, but provides a positive and proactive approach, so it's fun. And the most important fact, it's continuous and sustained, and it really delivers incremental training built on previously acquired knowledge to really stay up to date. The key here is cyber hygiene training is not just once a year from a compliance perspective. It's got to be weekly, sustained, and you to be able to measure it.
You nailed that. You nailed that one. You nailed that 1 minute.
Sorry, thank you.
I can't tell you how important. I can't tell you how important that is, though, because I got done the other month, and if it wasn't for Andrew Webster at Westpac, I unplugged my PC from here, the same one I'm using, And I called Andrew Webster and I said, Andrew, I've been done. They were literally on my PC moving files around.
Yeah.
And Andrew sat with me and he did some stuff and he said, oops, there's a live one. And he literally had a fight with this person, literally in front of my face while I was drinking a cup of tea. And
that's awesome.
And that was because I clicked on something without even realizing. So that's how smart they are these days.
Yeah. But we can't all have Andrews.
Smart.
Yeah.
We can't all have Andrews, so that's why we should get Kaversky.
Totally.
Exactly right.
Neil, thank you very much. I'm going to kick you from the studio.
Thanks, guys.
That's my broken calling. Right. Next on the hit list, we've got Bob. Bob, you're on. Oh, you got to take yourself off.
Video and his audio is not.
There we go.
Here we go, Bob. Take yourself off mute and put your. Oh, mate, tell us what your name. What's your name and where did you come from?
And happy 21st birthday, by the way.
21 twice.
Yes.
How good's that?
Yeah. You're as old or as young as you feel.
Or as the woman you feel.
That's right. Thank you for this. My name is Bob Sheeran. I'm the founder, CEO, and Chief Innovation Officer of Blue IoT. IoT is the Internet of Things. The blue is the blue economy. And the blue economy is what does it take to build a hotel or a building or a road? What does it take to maintain it? And what effect does it have on the people using it and on the planet? So it's a 360-degree approach. For us, it's smart buildings and cities. So we leverage the Internet of Things as an enabler to support smart buildings. So we've invented the world's first virtual building management system that is cloud-based. So we are data-driven. We capture data from buildings, the control systems. We're talking about air conditioning, heating, lighting, and we manage those systems from the cloud. So traditional companies like Schneider, Siemens, Honeywell that have been around for a long time, they're proprietary systems. They cost a fortune to run and maintain. But ours are all cloud-based. Sensors are wireless, no power cables, no nothing. They're radio controlled, highly cyber secure, and bottom line, half the cost of traditional systems. And we've been saving energy in buildings now up to 60% of energy, saving on maintenance, improving comfort for people in the buildings, and reducing risk. And basically really helping the triple bottom line. And post-COVID-19, organizations are going to be looking to reduce their costs. And now they'll look at innovative technology. Before they were comfortable, you never got sacked for buying an IBM. Well, now it's like, hold on a minute, you got this technology, which, by the way, we won the FMA Award for Industry Innovation from the Facilities Management Association last November. So we have peer recognition for our leading technology, and we're establishing globally now. We're setting up channel partners all over the globe. So it's a world first, what we've developed.
Mate, if that's your 1 minute, what's your 24 hours look like?
Good question. But thank you.
Are you an Australian company?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Born and bred here.
Melbourne-based. Melbourne developed our first boards that we did. We hand soldered. And all the development, everything, all in-house.
So good. Let's catch up afterwards, because I think you should be talking to some of those cloud security companies. There's a lot of stuff going on in that space, which is very exciting. So thank you for supporting my 50th.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bob. Next on the radar, Josh. Oh, no, it's Nick. Bugger.
Hey, everyone. You saw cloud security and decided to click me instead. Is that right?
No, I thought I was clicking Josh.
That's all right. I'll jump on.
Nick, what's your name? Where is it from? Thank you, man.
Well, it's in the title below there. You can see Nick McDonald, Netscope Cloud Security.
And just for the record, I look just as young as you.
You certainly do, mate. Certainly do.
Go for it. You're on.
Cheers. So, hey, everyone. Nick McDonald from Netscope. So we've been a primary sponsor for Meetings for Good since its inception, which is you guys have even provided us the privilege of meeting up with the Starlad captains and seeing what they do in person. And I got to say, it was absolutely incredible. And after seeing without, it goes without saying that this is really an amazing cause and probably one of the most efficient ways an executive can give back to society as well. After all, 45 minutes of an executive's time with a meeting that you would probably want to take anyway, especially with the likes of us at Netscope, resulting in $700 going back to a worthy charity is kind of a no-brainer, isn't it?
So good.
So us at Netscope, we use Meetings for Good to closer align to companies and help provide market awareness on how Netscope provides security for kind of the SaaS world of 2020 and beyond. And after all, since SaaS SaaS years are like dog years, they go really, really quick. It's kind of a key thing for us to always maintain that touch base with key companies. And so as a result, also like SaaS, our product being SaaS related as well, is that our product line and relevance has exploded for a lot of businesses as well, ranging from cloud hosted DLP to being a complete outsourced perimeter for a lot of organizations with multiple blades of security controls on the one spot. I'd like to call out to any execs out there that might be giving this a watch. If you're sitting on the fence, give Meetings for Good a go, and hopefully I'll be having a meeting with you shortly.
Mate, you're just giving me goose pimples. And if you're just giving me goose pimples.
Thank you.
And if you're an Elmo software, if you're a Prosper, if you're an Atlassian, if you're any one of those companies that were born in the cloud, you need to be talking to Netscope. Guaranteed.
100%. Thanks, man.
Nick, you're a legend. Thank you for
you too, man.
thank you to Netscope for all of their support. We're very, very grateful, and literally goose pimples.
Cheers, man. Have a great birthday.
Thank you, mate. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. See ya.
Okay, next on the radar, Josh. Sorry, mate, I kicked you off before, and I should have added you first. Hello, mate. Thank you for supporting my 50th.
Mate, thank you. Happy birthday.
Yeah, I know. It feels good.
All right. So my name is Josh Reeve, and I'm the founder and managing director of Empire Protection. Empire Protection is a boutique provider of protection, risk management, and high-end physical security services. We're based in Sydney and Melbourne, Australia, with a national and international reach, both directly and through our global partners. We're also a registered Australian veteran-owned business, with many of our staff and management team deriving from military special forces and tactical law enforcement backgrounds. This is something we're very proud of supporting. Our primary services include personal protection, travel security and logistics, security event planning, security risk assessments, crisis management, and physical security program auditing. Basically, what all that means is keeping your people, assets, and reputation safe from anything that might arise. And a number of things that the cybersecurity guys have brought up that people and corporations do on a regular basis aren't being done in the physical world. And really, it's the same problem. So you won't find our guys and girls in shopping centres and nightclubs, but you will find them on the heels of high-profile VIPs, citizens that are at risk from due to legal action or negative media reporting. And you'll find us in the boardrooms of major corporations, working through contractor security. Security is one of those things. It's like an insurance policy. You never use it. You don't want to have to pay for it, but the day comes and it's not there, you're going to be upset. So a lot of people sort of push security to the background. They might just contract one of the big firms and have them tell them what they want to hear. But we provide an unbiased link between clients and contractor.
That's really interesting.
I just want to add one thing, mate. What we're offering at the moment, we're going to be aware that people's risk profile always changes. And particularly within COVID-19, we're seeing people move away from typical work locations that might be to home to a different office location. Have they taken their security facilities with them? These profiles are constantly changing and they need to be constantly reevaluated. So that's something that we're very much on top of at the moment for a lot of our clients. And we think now also, if you've got some downtime, is a perfect time to have your systems established so that when operations are back to normal, you're in the best lane to keep that moving forward. Now, one thing we're offering as a birthday present for everyone watching today is a free penetration test. So what that is our guys come and attempt to enter your premises, be it through fraudulent means or through a break-in. It's a lot of fun for our guys to do, but it's one of the most real ways we can test your program. So your contractor might be telling you you've got a 100% perfect program. I've had lunch in tea rooms. I've chatted to executives on C-suite floors, without breaking anything, without causing any damage, of some pretty major corporations. So look, it's okay that these things exist, but it's time to get on top of them and address those. So anyone contacting us this week mentions this program, we'll get a free penetration test, and from there we provide reports and we can go from there with the recommendations.
Mate, totally relevant right now. Yeah, I know. Lily, you know what, Lily, you must
written it down.
You must understand, right? I identify as like a multi-billionaire, so I need personal protection like that. Not right now, but I identify.
We have had some clients that consider us a handbag accessory, and that's okay too.
But what a great industry. I mean, that's even more. I know in the security world, people used to drop, for example, a USB stick on a car park floor, because what's the first thing you do? You pick it up and plug it in, and all of a sudden they're in.
Absolutely.
It's simple, just simple stuff like that. Back in the day when they shut, then they shut down USBs. But who's shutting down the lift?
Corporate espionage is a major factor we're seeing at the moment through a number of corporations. You know, the amount of money that's being done in deals, and people are aware of their cybersecurity risks. But last time I went through an airport, I was able to read emails over shoulders. I listened in on phone calls. I saw text messages from whoever's sitting next to me. Some pretty major breaches, you know.
Wow.
And these are all things that we aim to address with clients.
Mate, Josh, thank you so much for popping on. That's just made me food for thought, literally food for thought, and I'll make sure all that goes in the comments and people can reach out to you.
Beautiful, thank you.
Yeah. May I just add as well?
Thank you, mate.
Josh may have the best lighting I've seen.
Yeah.
My wife gets credit for that.
Yeah. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Lily, I think we're done.
Oh my
40
gosh.
minutes. I know. Imagine if we did 50. No one could actually do a minute. So I think what you need to do is find out who the winner is, and I don't know how you can do that. Maybe you should.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to create a little poll. On LinkedIn.
Who does everyone think the winner is? If anyone's watching,
I wrote down my favorites, but I don't know if everyone's been on top of that, so you might have to rewatch.
I tell you what, there's only one that's like stuck in my head right now, and I think everyone knows. Okay, can we get a is there anybody watching? Is there anybody watching?
There's 21 people.
Put a message.
I reckon we post a poll.
I haven't even looked at the comments. Yeah, I think we should probably post. We should call it out now, shouldn't we? Is it? Yeah.
What if we do a drum roll and that's tomorrow?
Yeah. Okay. Should we do that?
Yeah.
You know, you know what my dad used to say to me, Lily? He said, "How do you keep an idiot in suspense?" He said, "I'll tell you tomorrow." I used to hate him for that.
Oh, I like that.
I used to hate him for that.
We are getting lots of comments though.
Yes, I know, and I've not looked at them, but we should.
A lot of Clark Kents. Oh, that's all the same person.
Let's post it tonight, and let's do the poll overnight, and then we'll announce it tomorrow.
100%. 100%.
I can't thank everybody enough for coming on and sharing. It literally was. That's just made my birthday. Now, I know all the execs are watching in the background, so we'll make sure that they get to see this link as well. We'll post their details so you can all spam them and stalk them on LinkedIn, because that's maybe we'll put their phone numbers up. No, we won't.
No, we won't.
but we will tag them so you can get to see who they were in the background, and then when we announce the winner, that winner is going to win 5 magic meetings, which hopefully will help them go on and get some business. Done.
Definitely. Awesome.
I'm sweating.
Thank you, everyone. It's a bit of fun.
Thanks for your support, Lily. Oh, look, they're all saying Superman. Look at this.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, look at this.
I love Gecko. I think that's an amazing idea.
Yeah, I thought Gecko was pretty cool too. Oh my God, look at this. It's all Clark Kent.
They were all good.
Hold on. West Ham. What is going on here? Come on.
Anyway.
Hold on. I reckon it's looking like these comments, Lily, are a no-brainer. It's, you know what? Let's just call it.
We're calling it.
Yeah, look at it. Oh, come on, look. Look, everyone's saying Superman.
And Clark Kent was transformed, correct?
Yes. Well known as Superman. Okay. All right, I think we're going to have to call the winner. It's looking like all those comments there. It looks pretty. Unless anyone unless anyone else has got, let's give him a couple. Let's give him a minute. Unless anybody's got any objections, hit the heart button if you think Ed and Superman should win, or put some comments in the post. Oksana, where are you? Weren't you meant to be on this pitch? Never mind. Okay. Whoa, Lily, do you want to call it?
Up to you. It's your birthday.
Do you know what? I can't. Do you know, just for the sheer laugh, just the fact that he started stripping off, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that just countless times because it's just Ed, Superman, Clark Kent, congratulations, you're the winner of 5 meetings from Meet Magic. Thank you for providing me with a piss. I'm going to have to look. They're all saying Clark Kent. Look at this.
Yeah, look how many hearts we're getting. That's all for Clark Kent.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, Ed, Clark, Superman, whatever your name is, you've won. Thank you, Lily. We will.
Thank you.
We'll load this. Oh my God, I'm lost for words. I am very rarely lost for words. Anyway, I'd like to give a shout out to you, Lily, for my birthday present, and for Maddie for my birthday present. You sent me some beautiful flowers and a bottle of champagne, which will sit up on the counter because I don't drink. But thank you for the thought. And I think Maya will probably end up drinking that, guaranteed. And yeah, everybody else for coming on and supporting this little thing. It's been a lot of fun. I probably should put a bit more work into it. I've had execs call me and say they wanted to come on, but they can't because they're in back-to-back board meetings. John Balastich was one of them. He said, mate, I need more notice. So I think what we could do with this is make it a regular thing, literally.
Oh,
you know, and have people come on and pitch and do it. So I think that's. I think it's the value there is huge. It's great. Isn't it great to see people pitching their products?
It is, and people are so passionate about it as well. Makes you realize what we sound like when we're talking about Meeting for Good. It's like we must sound not enthusiastic.
You know what, Oksana, she was meant to be come on. Oh, we missed out. Next time, I'll get you on the next one. You can.
Yeah, I've just said we'll have another live with her.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. Thank you, everybody.
Fabulous. Congratulations, transformed.
Congratulations, Superman.